What's going on YouTube? BD Kane 721. This is the first time in a long time I've done a couple of videos in a short period of time, but I wanted to try to get back to everyone who responded to my last video on the status of my Topps redemption that's sitting in front of you here. It's the Bowman. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus on it. There we go. The Bowman Then and Now autograph red refractor parallel of Francisco Lindor. After I posted the video, I got a lot of great comments from several YouTubers out there and took their advice, and I didn't immediately request a substitution, but I went ahead and gave Topps a call, and luckily I was able to get a hold of somebody through their general number, and they were able to forward me over to somebody in the redemption department, and luckily got somebody on the line. So had about a 15-minute conversation with them. They started out not so nice, but as they realized what the situation was, they started to apologize and basically become my best friend, and kept telling me that they're sorry that they weren't able to fulfill this request, and that they are not going to be able to fulfill the redemption. They didn't give me a specific reason, but I suspect it has something to do with maybe the card wasn't made or something to that effect. Because I've told everyone that I've seen other versions of this card, the orange version for example, up on eBay before, signed on card. So I know he has been signing these cards. It's just not the red refractor. So I'm assuming the 5 cards weren't made by Topps. That's my assumption at this point. But anyway, by the end of the conversation, they wanted to know what kind of card I was looking for in return. I guess they don't normally ask that question, but they basically kept telling me that it was going to be random, and they couldn't guarantee me anything. So first they asked me if I wanted a baseball card. I said yes. The second thing they asked me was, what's the most important thing about the card that you want? I said it has to be an autograph. And the third thing is, look, this card was going to be numbered out of 5. I would like an autograph numbered out of 5. They asked me if there was a certain team I was looking for. And, you know, I could have said every team, but I just said, you know what, I don't really have a specific team that I collect. So something that is an autograph, numbered to 5, and preferably a rookie card would be great, I think I said to them. But I know you can't guarantee it. So hopefully when the next video I show you, or sometime in the near future, we'll get something for this. And I doubt it'll be something of this value or this, I don't know, coolness factor, because Francisco Lindor is such a cool player and well liked around the league. I know that for a fact. But more to come on that. I've got a bunch of things in front of you I thought I'd show off. I don't have any cards to go over, no packages, so I thought maybe I'd show off some things of my personal collection, just some sports memorabilia stuff. I'm not a big sports memorabilia collector, but a lot of these have memories attached to them. So you'll see the couple of bobbleheads in the back. My Phillies bobblehead, which I was a huge Phillies fan as a boy growing up, and I've got a bunch of Philly Fanatic stuff. Some of it's in boxes because I've never unpacked the box when I left home years ago, and then some of it is still hanging out here with me. So that's just one little thing that I really like looking at. The Tejada bobblehead next to it, this guy right here, is very sentimental to me, even though Miguel Tejada kind of ended his career in a little bit of a scandal with, I think, maybe performance-enhancing drugs and some age discrepancies and things of that nature. But he was a really good player for the A's when I was living in the Oakland area, and I followed him pretty religiously up there as well as the A's. This was back in the Moneyball period of time when that movie came out. I was there when that 20-game win streak happened, and it was a lot of fun. So it reminds me of a great time in my life, and I've kept that bobblehead ever since. Have a picture here of something that my father gave me of his favorite player. It's hard to see it here, but that's Ted Williams. It's one of the best pictures, I think, of Ted Williams, and my father gave this to me so that I could frame it up and hanging on the wall. I just haven't done that, obviously. There was a time period where he wanted to try to get that signed by Ted Williams years ago, but never got around to doing that. My uncle gave me a picture and a signature signed picture of Bob Feller, which I thought was really cool. I'm going to try to get this authenticated. I don't know if it's real. My uncle didn't know if it was real. I forget where he got it from, but thought it was kind of neat. He's got some inscription down here, 1937, and I don't know if that says, I really don't know what that is, to be honest with you. It looks like maybe an NY for New York, but don't know what the rest of it was supposed to be. So, hoping to get that maybe authenticated one day. And I've got a bunch of baseballs. I thought I'd show you kind of some funny stories. I don't know if you can tell who this one is. Number 45 was his jersey number, if I remember correctly. But this is Cecil Fielder, the father of Prince Fielder. Was able to meet him here in San Diego when he came to a card show and was signing autographs. So I just picked one up. It was relatively cheap. This, I don't know if you can tell who this is. Some of you might know who this is. It's a pretty unique autograph. I won this ball in a sub contest years ago when I first started watching YouTube videos and making my own YouTube videos. This is a signed ball of Andrew Jones. Not going to get any Hall of Fame love, I don't think, but he was a pretty darn good player. Several years ago, I went to a card show here in LA when Matt Kemp was with the Dodgers, and got him to sign a ball. Paid like $80 for that. Even I got obviously the ticket here. This little thing in here, you can kind of see it. There's a certificate of authenticity that came with the ball, but doubt it's worth $80 now. The uncle that gave me the Bob Feller, no, this is a different uncle actually. Another uncle of mine got a signed baseball of Johnny Bench when he was living in Florida, and he sent it to me just out of the blue. It's kind of interesting because there's a great TV show on Johnny Bench, I think, that's being aired by ESPN or the MLB channel right now. And then the last ball I wanted to show is one of my favorite balls. I'm actually going to take it out here. You can see the color stitching. And when I got it, it was a 2016 All-Star game when it was here in San Diego. This is one of those souvenir balls that they gave out. Or not gave out, but you had to actually buy them. And I was able to, at that game, get a couple of Hall of Famers to sign it because they were there for the celebrity softball game. One of them is, you can kind of see who it is. You might be able to see who that is. But that's Andre Dawson right there. And then on this side, his buddy in crime, not crime, but his really good friend over the years is Tim Raines, who that following year got into the Hall. So it was pretty cool to meet both of those guys and get their autographs on the same baseball. My goal for that ball is to potentially get more Hall of Famers to sign it. Not really sure how I'm going to do that other than at shows, but pretty cool ball, pretty sentimental ball that'll hopefully grow with autographs in the years to come. Alright guys, well that's all I've got today, and I will let you know what happens with this guy. Maybe I'll get something good, maybe I won't. Well, who knows. Alright, hope everybody's doing well. I will talk to you soon. See ya.